The gaming industry has seen a significant increase in the popularity of independent games in recent years, and 2022 was the biggest year yet for indie gamers. 2023 needs to put in some effort if it wants to build on the success of these independent games after releases of games like Stray, Tunic, Neon White, Chained Echoes, and dozens more over the past year. Fortunately, the genre's immediate outlook appears positive, as several significant titles developed by small teams are expected to be released in the upcoming year, as evidenced by games like Hades and Stray being nominated for Game of the Year at the Game Awards alongside AAA titles. Independent games are beginning to receive the same level of recognition as AAA titles. Because of this, events like Nintendo's Indie World Showcases and the Summer Game Fest have helped draw more attention to independent releases. Fans can anticipate an increase in the popularity of independent games throughout 2023 as a result of the growing recognition of indie games and their large audience. Silksong should be released this year, according to Hollow Knight. Silksong is one of the indie games that eager fans have been waiting to play for the past few years, and they may get to in 2023. Team Cherry first revealed that the follow-up to 2017's Hollow Knight was in development back in February 2019. Since then, there haven't been many teasers about the game's development. According to what has been made known, Hollow Knight, Silksong will carry on the Metroidvania gameplay of its predecessor, and have players assume the role of Hornet, a new protagonist. Despite the fact that not much is known about the game beyond these specifics, Silksong has received some pre-release buzz due to the success of its predecessor. Team Cherry unveiled a new trailer for Hollow Knight, Silksong at the Xbox Bethesda Games Showcase in 2022, announcing that the game will be available on Xbox Game Pass from the very first day. Despite being brief, it gave rise to fresh optimism that the game would be released soon. Every game displayed during that presentation, according to Microsoft, was planned for a one-year release. This announcement suggests that Silksong should be released sometime in the first half of 2023, though no specific release date has been confirmed. Apart from Sony confirming that Silksong will be released on the PS4 and PS5, not much new information has emerged about the game since this presentation. It's concerning that there hasn't been any additional gameplay footage released since the Xbox Bethesda Games Showcase in 2022, but new gameplay will almost certainly be shown soon. Since Hollow Knight, Silksong's release on PC, Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X has been confirmed, there are a number of places where new information might surface. Fans will have to rely on Microsoft's assurances that the game will indeed be released this year in the interim. Players can anticipate Silksong to launch by June 2023, assuming there are no further delays. The Plucky Squire and a lot more are coming from Devolver Digital in 2023. Devolver Digital is well known among indie game developers for releasing distinctive, high-quality games and creating hilarious E3 parodies. Weird West, Trek to Yomi, and Cult of the Lamb were among the games they published in 2017. Return to Monkey Island saw the resuscitation of a long-running series. Anger Foot, Gunbrella, Pepper Grinder, Skate Story, and Terra Nil, among others, are likely to debut this year, so their lineup for 2023 releases appears to be equally impressive. With this variety of games, players ought to have something to look forward to. The Plucky Squire, a charming 2D divided by 3D hybrid adventure in which players assume the role of Jot as he leaves his storybook and enters the real world, stands out among Devolver's lineup of 2023 games the most. The background of the studio's founder, James Turner, a former designer and art director for the Pokémon series, is what makes this game particularly noteworthy. There are high expectations for the Plucky Squire, the first game from his new studio, All Possible Futures, whose release is scheduled for 2023. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk and Sea of Stars seem like retro blasts from the past. Sea of Stars from Sabotage Studio proudly displays its Chrono Trigger inspirations. Indie games are a fantastic platform for creators to pay homage to timeless, influential works. Sea of Stars aims to recreate some of the JRPG magic of early SNES games while putting a fresh spin on the genre with its stunning pixel art and turn-based gameplay. For seasoned JRPG fans, the game will offer a distinctive yet recognizable experience with a day and night cycle and dynamic lighting that players can control as part of its gameplay. Sea of Stars will be released in the summer of 2023 despite being postponed from its original 2022 release date. A retro-themed game from Team Reptile, the creators of the Lethal League series, will be released in 2023. Players will have the chance to skate, paint graffiti, and participate in dance-offs as they try to stake their claim on the city in this funky, futuristic game called Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, a stylized 3D adventure platformer that draws heavily from the Jet Set Radio series for the Dreamcast. When Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is set to release this summer, players can look forward to pulling off tricks and attacking challenging graffiti locations. Mina the Hollower from Yacht Club Games might be released in December 2023. Mina the Hollower, the most recent IP from Yacht Club Games, the company that created Shovel Knight, was first revealed in February 2022 and may be released later this year. The game aims to combine elements of the original Castlevania and Zelda games with the studio's signature Game Boy Color style pixel art. Shovel Knight Showdown, Plague of Shadow, Spectre of Torment, and King of Cards DLCs have all been released by Yacht Club Games since the game's initial release in 2014, respectively. However, Mina the Hollower will be the first new IP from the developer since the original Shovel Knight. The studio has also released 2 spin-off games for the franchise, Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon and Shovel Knight Dig. The Kickstarter page for the video game Mina the Hollower lists a projected release date of December 2023, despite the official website's TDB release date. This date does provide some indication of the game's anticipated release schedule, though it is very possible that it is merely a placeholder. Regardless of whether Mina the Hollower debuts in 2023 or not, Yacht Club will probably demonstrate additional gameplay and provide information about the anticipated release date sometime this year. Nintendo will keep hosting its independent World Showcases. With its Indie World Showcase presentations, Nintendo has devoted more time and attention to highlighting upcoming independent releases as the market for independent games has grown over the past few years. Utilizing the appeal a Nintendo Direct has among fans, these presentations are a great way to introduce independent games to audiences that would not have known about them otherwise. Because it appears that the independent gaming market will keep expanding over the coming year, gamers should anticipate that Nintendo will continue to work with independent publishers to host showcases that give fans a glimpse of what's currently in development. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and support my channel.